Kentucky allocates $14.4 million for flood-damaged infrastructure. Nearly 3 years after catastrophic flooding devastated eastern Kentucky, Governor Andy Beshear has announced over $14.4 million to rebuild essential water and wastewater systems in 4 of the region's hardest-hit communities. This funding fulfills our promise to stand by eastern Kentucky, Governor Beshear said during a July 10th announcement in Frankfort. We're not just rebuilding, we're building a future that's stronger and more resilient than before. Where the funding is going. Beattyville, Lee County. Awarded over $2.3 million, Beattyville will repair and upgrade its wastewater treatment plant, which serves 500 homes and 2 correctional facilities. New equipment will better withstand future flooding by reducing sediment infiltration. We have received a DLG grant for $2.3 million for our wastewater treatment plant. It will also help with the local prison, said Mayor Scott Jackson. Fleming Neon, Letcher County. The city will use more than $5.7 million to replace 6 damaged water storage tanks. These upgrades aim to restore safe, reliable drinking water for over 900 homes. Boonville, Owsley County. Boonville is set to receive $1 million to reroute 2 aging sewer lines that cross a riverbed. The new design will reduce pollution risk, protect the system from flood damage, and save the city about $1,000 monthly in electric costs. This project will remove the sewer line from the riverbed while reducing our risk of it being damaged and causing severe pollution, said Mayor Nelson Bobrowski. Knott County Fiscal Court. With more than $5.3 million in funding, Knott County will construct a new wastewater treatment plant in the community of Caney. The new facility will sit outside the floodplain and serve Caney, Malley, and Alice Lloyd College. This project opens doors for future growth, stated Judge Executive Jeff Dobson. It improves infrastructure for housing and economic development. Federal backing and project scope. The funding comes from the Community Development Block Grant Disaster Recovery (CDBG-DR) program. Kentucky received a $297.9 million allocation, with $134 million set aside for public infrastructure improvements like stormwater management and water systems. One example is the Chestnut Ridge housing development in Knott County. Backed by the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet, the project includes 60 single-family homes for flood survivors, along with new roadways, sidewalks, and stormwater basins. Recovery slowed by red tape. Despite these investments, many residents remain frustrated by the slow pace of recovery. As of early 2025, less than 1% of Kentucky's CDBG-DR funds had been spent. While $36 million in infrastructure applications had received preliminary approval, most were still awaiting final agreements months later. Projects like Chestnut Ridge, highlighted by the governor's housing initiative, remain under construction nearly 3 years after the floods. Local officials and advocates cite multiple hurdles: administrative delays in processing grants, complex compliance requirements from HUD, lack of transparency around project timelines. These obstacles have fueled calls for more efficient disaster recovery systems. With many families still without safe water or reliable sanitation, community leaders are pushing for urgency to match the scale of need. You've been listening to Sustainability Soundbites from E+E Leader, where the business of sustainability meets real-world impact. Thanks for being a loyal listener. To inquire about brand partnership opportunities, reach out to a member of the E+E Leader team.